I got to know about you from YouTube a while ago, actually, Lee. And the first video of yours that I watched is a video that's talked about Leca. And you said that you weren't ready to start Leca, and you're saying to the viewer that they're not ready either, and really grabbed my attention. And I was like, what do you mean I'm not ready? I think I'm ready. Why do you say I'm ready? And what's wrong with Lecas? The first thing I want to ask you is, are you still growing your plants in Leca?
Well, to start, I think the most interesting part of that video is that deep down in my heart, I know that Leca is better than growing in soil. Every single plant that I've had in Leca.
Say again.
I said, I know that deep down in my heart, you are right. You are correct. Growing your plants in Leca is better for them. They've always grown better in Leca than in soil. But my main issue is that the amount of work that it can take going from plants in soil to plants in Leca is a lot more challenging than I think people give credit for. So if you're not willing to make that full-on commitment to having your plants in Leca, then you should really take a second thought about what kind of plant parent you are, because if you're not willing to do the work, then your plants are really going to struggle. Much more than they would in soil anyway.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you hooked me in. I watched it and I thought, right, okay, you're right. So it's really, I think the important thing that you've just said there is what kind of a plant parent you are. What are you willing to do? So it's not necessarily that Leca is difficult. It's just that there are different things that you have to do that you might not necessarily need to be doing, or you'd probably get away with a bit more if your plant was in soil than if it's living in Leca, like filling up your reservoir.
Yeah, absolutely.
Watering your plant. You know, you could probably leave your plant for a few days without watering, but if you leave your reservoir for a longer time, then your plant is more likely to suffer. I don't think you answered my question. Are you still using Leca to grow your plant?
In the last week, I have given up.
Completely and absolutely.
Yeah, completely. For me, I use big trays and then put individual pots.
Trays, yeah.
That reservoir would keep depleting so quickly, and even though I had like 6 or 7 2-liter bottles of plant nutrients that I could rely on, I was just going through them so quickly, and then it just became a cycle of me saying, I'll mix some more nutrients next weekend, and then next weekend, and then 5 weeks have passed.
No.
And it's just, and I'm just using water, and the plants are getting smaller and smaller, but they're still growing so quickly that they've ran. So now I have to do all of this work. And I finally said, you know what, I can't do this anymore.
Sure.
And Nora's going to kill me.
You know, I think the thing that's really important that you said is you have to understand who you are, understand how you grow your plants, understand how you live your life, and make plant care fit with your life. That's my ethos anyway. So in my mind, there's never a wrong or a right way. It's always the way that works for you and your plants and all.